Welcome back to my channel, everyone. And now my video today, I'm going to talk about my reactions, my reviews to the Money in the Bank 2022. I was there in Las Vegas live, so I'm going to give you my thoughts and my review on the show. Starting off with the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Now, my original pick for these matches was Seth freaking Rollins, Matt Riddle, Drew, Sammy, Madcap, Riddle. Almost was a low confidence point, just in case if, WWE, they do some crazy shit. So, I said him. And speaking of crazy shit, well, apparently, WWE had Theory lost his United States Championship to Bobby Lashley. Hated, hated it so fucking much. I hated it. I hated it. I'm like, seriously, come on now. If y'all was gonna build him up as to be this one of the greatest, youngest United States champion, why is he losing? So I was pissed off about that. But until the men's Money in the Bank, Adam Pearce came out saying that there's gonna be an 8th member added to this match. Okay, so my original thoughts was a whole bunch of people. Cody, and I was just joking around when I was saying these. So I was saying Cody, Brock, Angel, and Bertho. You know, um, hell, even Edge. But Theory was the last person on my list. I was not expecting. But I even said when he came out, I'm like, okay, he's winning. If he's not winning, then it's probably still gonna be Seth, Drew, Riddle, Sheamus, Madcap Moss, because they want to also push him as well. But I'm like, when Austin Theory, I'm like, okay, now he's my pick to win. And when he did win, it makes sense now. I mean, since WWE wants to push him to be that main eventer, to be the face of the company, why have not win the Money in the Bank? And, he can elevate as a main. I think, my personal opinion, I already think that Austin Theory is a main eventer, but, he has to prove to himself, prove against the world. Hell, even prove to John Cena that he can take his spot. He become the next John Cena. Still don't know how I feel about those comments. Now, I feel like he's a great athlete. He's wonderful, but I can't say he's John Cena level, or he's the next John Cena. I can't see it. I mean, I can, but it's not like I don't agree with it, but I'm not saying I do disagree, but I am disagreeing with it. It's just, I don't know. I just feel like he's his own person. So he won. And I'm also thinking that maybe because he won, because there's rumors saying that John Cena may not be at SummerSlam, but he is going to be at the WrestleMania Hollywood. And so, you know, so it makes sense, If you want Theory to still be pushed, why not push him? And plus, this has also solved the Roman Reigns problem as well. Like, very much so. Will solve his problems. But I was happy. I know a lot of people were pissed about that. I understand. I get it. But I was not mad about it. But I understand where everyone's coming from. Where, it was best to have it with somebody like Liv. Like, not Liv. I mean, like Seth, Riddle, Drew, Sheamus, um, Seth. One of them. Or Madcap Moss. So I get it. But the men's ladder match was a great. I loved every single second of it. Love every minute. Everybody had their chance to shine in the spotlight during that match, so I loved every minute of it. And I will give that match a 5-star. I loved every minute of it. The next match was Ronda Excuse me. Ronda versus Natty for the SmackDown Women's Champion. Okay, you know, I was actually excited for this match. I liked the rivalry. The build was good. So when it came down to the match, I liked the match. Now, I don't like Natty, but I love Ronda. And the match was really good. I mean, their styles matches each other's. The submissions, the techniques, the little bit of the powerhouse of abilities by Ronda and Natty. So the match was overall good. And I liked it. And I'd give that match a 5-star. Now, the Usos versus the Street Profits. Oh, one of the best match. One of the best matches of the night. And it definitely was for the Unified Tag Team Champion. One of the best matches ever. Now, I did have hope the Street Profits would win because there were so many close moments in that match where it's like the Street Profits could have won at any time. You know, nobody lost. Well, okay, the Street Profits, but no one lost the battle. Yeah, they may lost the match, but they didn't lose the battle. Nobody really did. Because, like I said, that win could have gone to both teams. And, you know, this shows that the Street Profits is tag team championship materials. Very much. So, yeah. And I give that match a 5-star. It's one of my favorite matches. Match of the night. One of the matches of the night. And now my next match is for the Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair versus Carmella. I liked this match. I was excited for it. Now, don't get me wrong. Yes, I was excited to see Bianca versus Rhea Ripley, but she's hurt. And I'd rather have Bianca be at Money in the Bank and she gets taken off the card. I'd rather her just to, be at the pay-per-view, but instead of getting cut. And good thing she didn't. And the match was really good. I know people have mixed feelings about this one as well. Like, some people hated it, some people thought it was boring, some was like, because they're not fans of the both women, or, a lot of people was rooting for Carmella, and some people were rooting for Bianca, some people were saying, Carmella, why the hell she's in this match? I get it. And then there's other people like me. I really enjoyed the match. I loved every minute of it. I loved that Bianca's outfit, and then I loved Carmella's outfit. Both were wearing money, but in different colors. Bianca was in this purplish, little bit pink kind of a thing, and Carmella was just green. So I liked the outfit. I liked the match. And so, and then it looked like their rivalry is going to keep continuing, which I'm not mad about. I know some people like, again, I know, I understand. But you guys think about it. If y'all are Bianca fans, and I'm pretty sure people are, or if you're not Bianca fans, but you kind of look at this, would you rather have a champion who don't have no matches, or would you want to have a champion who defends their title on a daily basis compared to they don't? Whether that's Raw, a SmackDown, a pay-per-view, or premium events, whatever the damn thing's called nowadays. But me, I'd rather see Bianca defend her title. I want to see more Bianca on my television. If you have Bianca on my television, or if I'm in there in person, I'm happy. Compared to we already got fucked with Roman. But they're making the most. He's making the most out of his vacation, just like Brock. So, yeah, I liked the match. The match was 5 stars. I liked it. I really liked everything about the match. I loved the trash talking. I loved how their in-ring styles is different. Bianca is Bianca's the powerhouse. Carmella is the striker, opportunistic, will do anything that she can to get a victory. So I liked it. I liked the match. And the match told a story that Bianca wasn't underestimating Carmella, she was overestimating her. and she mostly does it with all of her opponents, and that's what I love about Bianca. She don't see as she don't see people like, oh, they weak, oh, I can underestimate them. No, she looks at everybody as a competitor, a worthy challenge. As long as you give her enough time, energy, and you give her that competition, because like she said, she craved competition, then she'll see you as a challenger. That's why Bianca always have good matches. Because you know, if Bianca's in a match, she wants it to be competitive. She doesn't want an easy victory. And especially when you are a champion like Bianca, you don't want to be that kind of a champion who like will like, okay, I do the match and it's an easy win. No, because that point that match will be boring, predictable, and basically it's like, why are you even a champion? Even though you're a babyface, you seem like you're this cowardly babyface who would do anything to get a win, or you look at your opponents if they're easy to beat or they're hard. And that's what I love about Bianca. So that match, 5 stars. 5 stars. One of my favorites. Now, is it match of the night? No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not match of the night, but it's one of my favorite matches. And that's a match I can watch over and over again. The next match is the Women Money in the Bank ladder match. Okay. Before I get out this, I'm just gonna have to say this. I was rooting for every single woman in this match. So I could saw anybody winning this match. But I do gotta talk about this. I gotta talk about it. Nothing bad or anything. I like Shotzi, but she was not good in this match. I'm just gonna be honest. I get it. Human beings mess up all the time. I get it. But it don't hurt to still talk about it. So, yeah. And Shotzi done ladder matches before, just tonight, or Money in the Bank was just not her night with ladders. It's sad to say, but it's true. Not the best. But, there's a but. Everybody else in the match looks good. Now, Raquel, I don't think she was too bad. I think it was just when she was working with Shotzi in this match, she was kind of like, I don't want to look bad, but I don't want to make you look bad either. But you already made yourself look bad, but I'm not going to make myself look bad during this match. So that's why a lot of people are more after Shotzi than Raquel. I mean, don't get me wrong, Raquel had her moments where she messed up and hesitated, but at the same time, you will overlook it, and I think it is okay because she is a powerhouse. Her size advantage is a little different from the other women, just like Omos. You know, if he messes up, it will be kind of hard to tell because he's a more bigger powerhouse kind of a person. So with Shotzi, she's a little skinny, so if she messes up, it's noticeable, and you're more likely to count it out. And she was bleeding from the match and still continued on. Now I don't know if she was bleeding because of the forgot. But the ladder, when she was on Becky was on the ladder. Becky got off and she hit her head on the ladder, or the mat, or both. But you just see blood. But but I was like, damn. And I hope she's okay. But what was more bigger than that is Liv Morgan finally wins the Miss Money in the Bank. I thought last year. Well, I thought Zelina Vega was going to win last year. Excuse me. And I thought Liv Morgan was going to win last year. I thought Naomi was going to win last year. But no, Liv won this year. So this was way better to, make up for last year. Because that Nikki ass shit was, no. See, and look at Nikki Ash now. Nobody really cares about her. I mean, the kids just don't care about Nikki Ash like they did over last summer. And that's the reason why she won it, because she was the hottest thing of the summertime of last year with the superhero character and everything. And they want to sell merchandises so their kids' parents can let them buy. Even grown people, grown men, grown women can buy it and wear the thing. Because there was no age limit, but they were mostly targeting for the younger kids to buy more of her merchandises. But ever since she lost at SummerSlam, which that's not a shocker, everyone knew that she was going to lose. Because no one really saw her as, as Raw Women's Champion. So, good thing WWE made the right decision, the right person. It was good. It was good. And I give that match a 5-star. And what's even better, that Liv cashed in the same night after the Ronda vs. Natty match. So Liv was sprinting down the ring super fast. You're just like, damn, where the hell did you just come from? Cashes in. Ronda had an ankle lock on her, tried to have her submit. But good thing she didn't, because Liv is tough. She's not going to give up that easily. And she kicked the bad leg of Ronda, rolled her up, gave her the pin, gave her that 1, 2, 3. All you hearing is me, everybody else, Pat McAfee. You can see Pat McAfee, Michael Cole. Shit, if you get Michael Cole to get up and start jumping and screaming, and Pat, that's his thing. That's his thing. But we still love him. But when Michael Cole does it, it's special. It's funny. It's like, okay, it's rare if you ever see that. And because, like he said, he was very high on Liv Morgan. Everybody is. Everybody high on Liv Morgan. So if you have Michael Cole screaming, jumping up, and clapping, he's happy that she won. And that was his pick, and so was everybody else, and even Pat McAfee's pick. And so it just feels so good to see Liv finally become the champion, the SmackDown Women's Champion. And so that was a very good moment. And I'm excited to see what her title reign is going to look like. I want her to have like a decent title reign, Like, if she do lose, at least have her lose, like, either this year or like next year, something. Or like around Survivor Series or something. Just don't have her lose too soon, because WWE do not want another Nikki Ash where it's a feel good moment. She won the title, but we all knew deep down inside Nikki Ash wasn't going to hold that title for long, and we were right. Let's just hope that this don't happen with Liv Morgan. Let her have what Carmella did. She had 131 day as SmackDown Women's Champion. Let her have the Alexa Bliss kind of title reign. Let her have the Bayley when she won the SmackDown Women's Championship for 150 days. Let her have like Sasha Banks or a Bianca reign for the SmackDown Women's Champion. Like, don't have her lose it too soon. Then basically, and if you do that, be like, damn, she won, cash it in just for her to lose, and literally she just won that thing 4 weeks ago. It's acceptable if you win the title over and over and over again. Charlotte, no shade to Charlotte. I love Charlotte, but come on now, I gotta be honest. So, yeah, let's see where this goes. And I can definitely see them doing Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam for the SmackDown Women's Champion. Now, I don't know if that's booked, but I can definitely see them doing it. Now, and Ronda was happy for Liv, Ronda wanted Liv to become SmackDown Women's Champion. Want her to become a champion. So, I feel like if the match does happen, the match will be competitive and things like that. But I don't think Ronda would have a problem losing to Liv Morgan, because everyone's so high on Liv Morgan. So Liv Morgan is the most likable person with the fans, with with her coworkers, with management. So I don't think that would be a problem. Just WWE, just give her a longer title reign. That's all I'm asking. And so overall, Money in the Bank 2022 was amazing. I give it, if I have to give it 1 out of 5 stars, 5 stars. And if I have to give 1 out of 10, a 10. Now, the only thing I wish they could have done a little bit better, but I'm not really too complaining about it, but still, they could have still had Austin Theory win win the United States champion and still add him to Money in the Bank so he can have both, just like they did with The Miz in 2010. But like I said, just a little thing they could have done, but not mad at it. Okay, so that is it for my review for Money in the Bank 2022. I hope you guys enjoy it, like it. I hope you can like, subscribe, and leave your comments down below. What is your thoughts and what are your views on Money in the Bank? And did you go in person or did you watch it at home? Did you watch it by yourself or did you watch it with friends or family? Let me know all that. Comment down below. I hope everyone has a good day and I'll see you later.